what part of you is still holding you back. Okay, so this video is made for somebody who's asking what part of you is the problem of themselves, pretty much. So before we start and I connect with your energy, shuffling my card as you're watching this video, if you're compelled to stay, I just want to let you know that I will never reach out to you for a reading first. These are mass reading and you're required to pick your synchronicity. And the other things that I want you to know is that whenever this reach you is the right time. Okay, so what part of yourself are holding you back? Okay, let's see. Oh, some this card are stubborn already. Maybe stubborn is something that comes to mind. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's have some information about the background of who you are or you have been. You've been always a very curious person. You have been investigating. I have this feeling that some of you have been looking, for some of you, you guys have been looking to your ancestral history. It could be literally the DNA of you, or it could be simply the story of your family, the story of your, generation before here. And for some other of you, I think back your time, you have been in trouble because you always were curious, and in some like spirit is giving me some kind of like background. Some of you were always curious about spirituality of a certain kind, and somehow maybe you were too curious about and asking the right question, and they did not like that. Okay, so this is where who you used to be, but I don't see anything getting like holding you back now. Let's see what part of you are holding you back. Okay, and I am compelled to ask first about finances. Let's see. Okay, I see that some of you out there are not very mindful about money, meaning you never have to worry about. I mean, maybe you have to worry about money, but the things that is coming to mind is that money for you has been just something that you don't care about it, and so you have been judged in the past for being the person that has spent money without thinking about tomorrow. And let's see if this still holds you back in your finances. Yes, and there is this call about spirit is saying like you should a little bit be more mindful of your money, but you are also have done you also have done a great job right now. It looks like you are really changing your behavior, or at least to try to change your behavior. Let's stay with the finances yet. Oh, it looks like you're making a good sacrifice to don't waste your money. I think you have many interests that you are at this point to say no because you're trying to be more mindful of your finances. And let's see what else, since we are in the finances. Yes, okay, so you're now you have a kind of like maybe some of you have the opposite problem. So in the past you used to be a little bit more lavish with money, and then you got too conservative about money. For some of you it's been the excess, and so the excess is holding you back because money are meant to be spent mindfully. If you have bills to pay, you of course take care of that. You don't want to get in trouble, but beside the part where you get in trouble, meaning like okay, legal actions, you can't pay the bills that will ensure you sheltered or food. I think you should enjoy life, and that part of you, what the spirit is saying right now is that you need to find like a middle place, not too much but not even too greedy in a certain way. I don't think in your case is greedy, it's just you're trying really hard to find whatever is your balance, and your balance is in between. Spirit is also say, please stop saying no at the little joy of life. Okay, all right, let's see what else is holding you back. Okay, you have a great good heart, and this good, you fight for others, you fight for others, you fight for people, And I don't know who exactly it is. It could be a project, it could be a person specifically. For some of you, it could be your family. And your good art is being you're really a fighter for them. But I have like a sort of sorrow, like you have fought for others, but they haven't done that for you. But let's see what the cards say. You always generous, so yes, the feeling was right. Maybe they haven't fight for you like you, maybe some part of you wish, but some other part of you say like, no, I fight for myself and other seven people. I love that about you. It reminds me of me a little bit. And yes, and you say like, Julia, I don't really need them to fight for me, because when I fight for the things that I want to fight for, I do it with all my heart. Well, thank you for doing that. That's very sweet of you, in the name of all this humanity that is just minding their business. At least there is somebody who stand up for the right thing. And if that is you, please leave me, it's me, okay, in quote and comment. Now let me see if this aspect of you is holding you back. Yes, here what happened is that there is a part of you that, even if, Julia, don't need it, but it would be nice, right? That somebody will be there for you and help you out when you need something. And appears that when you needed at one point, the people were not there for you. And this is kind of like, I wonder how this is holding you back real fast. Oh, two cards, okay. First we're gonna put this one down. Well, because every time they let you down, you feel bad. You don't feel joy. You have hope every time, and you feel like when these people are not able to give you something back, it's like you're begging. You're begging for something. So it's not, you don't want it, but it would be nice. And every time they don't give it to you, this aspect, there is a part of you that feel drained and feel sad and feel down, and also feel like a little bit less hopeful for the future. And so, just for you to, just a little tip between me and you, when we do something for somebody, let's make sure that we do it because it's who we are. Like, you would do the same stuff for anybody because it's who you are. The sun shine lights on Earth, on Mars, on Venus. Doesn't matter who's going around. It just does what it is, being a sun. Okay? Leave me to sun emoji in the comment section if this resonates with you. And in that I feel you, because it was me for a very long time. I was like, oh, now it's my time. Are you giving me something? And guess what? Very little give me some, but the universe always made the point to show me that when somebody wasn't giving me something, I was fulfilled in many other way that it took me a long time to understand, actually. Okay, one little quick, what is holding you back in love? Okay. Mm. Okay, let me see this card real fast. I hope the time is gonna be on your side. Okay, you're a little troubled between what society requires to you to be in a love relationship and what actually you want. I think for some of you there is this idea that you need to get settled, that you need to have a family, but you actually like to have fun. And people have told you that having fun is wrong, that you should settle and should live your love life like they want it, or people, the majority of them usually do. And between me and you, here's the truth. You don't have to do any of that. Life is yours. And the part of you that is holding you back is the part of you that wonder, am I wrong? Something is wrong with me because I want something different. No, you probably see things more clear than people that just settle and makes kid in a universe like this. So you know what I mean? I'm not saying anything, but if you want to have kids in this lifetime, like, you haven't got the plan here. Okay, so just enjoy your life and enjoy your partnership the way you want. Now, time is over. Please reach out for a deep reading if this resonates with you.